What's up, everybody? Welcome to the final round. I'm your host, Isaiah, and today I'm going to be talking about the UFC Welterweight division and the tear that it has been on, and the tear is about to be on these next couple of weeks. Let's get right into it. Welterweight division, we've got this weekend is going to determine who is the king of this division. We got Jack Della Maddalena versus Islam Makhachev. Very high level fight. I personally think Jack Della Maddalena is going to stay the champion and reign this division for years to come. But I'm biased. I am very biased. Let's remember this. But in this division, it is when Kamaru Usman was champion and was the GOAT, the division was very lackluster in terms of contenders. It was very top heavy, and any of those kind of prospects trying to get up the rankings would always lose the matches that mattered. So the division came very bland and very rematch heavy, and certain fighters refused to fight other fighters. Colby Covington, um, and some fighters wanted to fight everybody, but they wouldn't fight him, and like Gilbert Burns. So we had rematches, and the division got stale, got bland. But now we're at a point where it has filled with contenders, and it is one of the hottest divisions today, other than like UFC bantamweight. But let's look at the rankings. At number one, we've got Bilal Muhammad. Two, Sean Brady. Three, Shavkat Rakhmonov. Who knows when he's coming back? Four, Leon Edwards. Five, Kamaru Usman. Six, Ian Machado Gary. Seven, Joaquin Buckley. Eight, Michael Morales. Nine, Carlos Prates. 10, Bitch Covington. 11, Gilbert Burns. 12, Jeff Neal. 13, Daniel Rodriguez. 14, Gabriel Bonfim. And 15, Mike Malott. Out of all 15 guys, there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 guys who are young contenders. The rest of them kind of aging out. Colby Covington, get him the fuck out of here. I don't know why he's still ranked. Daniel Rodriguez, old. Jeff Neal, old. Gilbert, probably 1 or 2 fights left. Usman, same thing. Leon, same thing. So, yeah. And the division is reigned by a young, active champion. 28 years old, 29 years old. Jack Della Maddalena. And the first time, it feels like we've got movement and we've got some excitement in this division. And literally last week, we had a contender fight between Gabriel Bonfim, the 14th ranked Gabriel Bonfim, and Randy Brown, where Gabriel Bonfim finished him in the second round, and he's a prospect to watch out for if he keeps improving the way he does. But this week and next week, we have 3 important welterweight fights, and Leon Edwards versus Carlos Prates, Sean Brady versus Michael Morales, and Bilal Muhammad versus Ian Machado Gary. Very, very important matches up. Sean Brady versus Michael Morales very well could be a number 1 contender fight, but the same could be said about these other fights because Bilal, number 1, Sean Brady is number 2, Leon is number 4. We've got 3 top 5 guys, and then 3 not top 5 guys looking to break into the top 5. So this division and this top 5 could become very heavy with strikers. Very, very possible. Like, if Prates goes out there and does what I think he's going to do and finishes Leon Edwards, he's going to move to top number 4, and he has a he'll probably get a number 1 contender fight after that because at this point, beating Leon cannot guarantee you a championship fight because he's on a 2-fight losing streak. The Sean Brady versus Michael Morales fight could very well be a number 1 contender fight because Sean Brady literally is the number 1 contender, other than Islam fighting for the title. But Sean Brady is the number 1 contender, and he's fighting a very young, dangerous Michael Morales who can come in here and finish him. But Sean Brady is also a young, like 32-year-old contender who is a fucking problem. And honestly, he is ranked 2, but he's kind of a dark horse. No one's talking about him enough. And his style is hard to beat and hard to keep up with. And you got to have that one shot power to knock him out. And Michael Morales has that one shot power, but he needs space to, execute it. So it's gonna be a hard fight, but either one of those guys could market themselves as a #1 contender. And then next week in Qatar, we've got Bilal Muhammad, the former champion, take on Ian Machado Gary. And Ian can come in this fight, beat Bilal, and then literally probably become ranked #2. And then the division is heating up, dude. We're getting some solid fights, some solid matches, and it's finally moving. I mean, we go through cycles in all these divisions where we get a dominant champion, and then the division kind of stales out because the dominant champion beats everybody, and we just get rematches. And then we get a new champion like Jack, who it opens up the entire division for new matches. And Jack hasn't fought any of these guys other than Bilal. So any of these guys other than Bilal wins, we have exciting matches and a lot of exciting contenders. And personally, in my opinion, I see Jack reigning this division for a long time. I think his ground game is very, very underrated. And I think he can keep up the ground. And I think his boxing is going to be a problem for everybody. Yeah, I think Ian Machado Gary might get a bit of, technical difficulties because Ian's very technical and likes to pick shot and be on the outside. Jack might have a bit of trouble with that. But I think Jack can come in here and have success against all these guys. And maybe the division gets to the point where Kamaru was at a couple years ago, but this division has far surpassed like lightweight as an exciting division. Lightweight is still exciting, but it's kind of simmered out a little bit. Not a lot of contenders up in the rankings. But this division, this welterweight division, is filled with contenders, filled with exciting fighters. And honestly, it rivals bantamweight as one of the most exciting divisions active right now. Honestly, in my opinion, it's going to be more exciting than bantamweight because if Rob keeps being the dominant champion, this division will be better, in my opinion. But yeah, that's going to do it for this video. It's a little short video of the little welterweight division and all, how it's looking, all the prospects we have coming up. I don't have any other welterweight on my list, so yeah, we have to pay attention to how these 3 matches go, and it's going to shake up the entire division. So maybe we get the old out in with the new. Maybe the top 5 gets filled with striker primarily fighters. When's the last time we saw that? It's been a very, very wrestle heavy type of style in that division. So that's gonna do it for this video, guys. Pay attention to any future videos we make. And subscribe to the channel. Like the videos, comment, share it with all your friends. Pay attention and watch UFC 322 this weekend. It's going to be an amazing card, dude. So that's all I'll say. Thank you all for watching. And remember, all greatest fighters leave it all in the final round. Jack Dell's getting it done.